Welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas Fletcher and I'm the host of the LCSW Network. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor by smashing that like button, by subscribing to the channel, and by sharing this video with your social work colleagues and friends. The purpose of this channel is to create a community of hope and support, where social workers can come for relevant news, information, and inspiration. Well, welcome back to Self-Care Saturday. Welcome back to Season 3, Episode 20 of our Self-Care Saturday series. In today's show, we will be reviewing an excerpt from my new book, Self-Care Tips for Social Workers and Other Licensed Mental Health Professionals, now available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. So in today's show, we will be reviewing an excerpt from Chapter 14, Connecting with Nature. Boy, oh boy, this is such an important topic for us as social workers and licensed mental health professionals. We spend so much time providing care to our clients, whether we're in our home office, whether we're in the hospital, whether we're in the schools, whether we're in the prisons, wherever we're practicing, we're inside usually, 99% of the time, on our computers, talking with our clients, talking with our colleagues, and for the most part, we are disconnected from nature. So I'm so passionate about this topic, and I did cover it in my book, Chapter 14. So I'm just going to review a brief excerpt. I'm not going to go over the whole chapter, okay? All right. So here we go. Yes, I think that connecting with nature is very important for social workers and other licensed mental health professionals. I just said this. We spend so much time in our work offices, our home offices, our private practices. For those of us that are school social workers, we spend most of the time in the schools. If we work in public agencies, we may be doing home visits. And then we're spending a lot of time on our computers documenting all the great work that we're doing. But we do need to give ourselves some self-care. We do need to unplug ourselves from our devices, our laptops. From our phones. And we need to come out to places like this. Well, in the original video that this chapter is based on, I was filming at the San Gabriel Coastal Basin Spreading Ground. And I will leave that original video at the end of this one so you see what I'm talking about. It's really beautiful. And I still go out there, even when I'm not filming. I go out there all the time. And so it's important for us to go to places like that to reconnect with nature. We need to get that vitamin D where we can. We need to be able to listen to birds. And when I filmed the original video last year, there were flocks of Canadian geese in the waterway area. I love riding my bike past them and watching them in the lake. I like to be able to look at the trees that are around me. It's great to feel connected to nature. And you may be asking or saying, Tom, I live in a big city. I don't have any places like where you can go. How can I connect with nature? Well, I'm glad you asked. There are many different ways to connect with nature. For some of us who may live in a city or town where your parks are still open, go to your local parks. Take the kids, take your dog, get out of the house, go for a walk to your local park. I understand we're still in a pandemic, so for some of us that may not be an option. So what are some other ways that we can reconnect or connect with nature? Gardening. If you have access to either a garden, gardening is a great way to connect to nature. If we don't have access to personal garden or community garden, get yourself some house plants. It's another way to connect with nature. If we don't have, I've read that already. Here's another idea. Maybe you like aquariums. Get yourself an aquarium, fill it up with fish and aquatic plants. Here are some more ideas. If you have some time to take off from work, get the family and go to a national park that looks like this. Well, not like this, but my original video. A few years ago, my family had some time where we were able to rent an RV and we were able to take an RV trip to Death Valley. It's a great national park. There's so much to see. But again, we must connect to nature. Some of us may like fishing. If you like fishing, go ahead and do that. Some of us may like to watch birds. Yes, go ahead and do that. I can't tell you how to connect to nature. I can give you ideas like I'm doing right now. But however you do it, it's so important that we feel connected to the greater world outside of what we're doing professionally. It's really important that we feel connected. I read that. It's important for our mental health. It's important for our physical health. Coming out to nature requires us to do a little bit of exercise, whether it's walking, cycling, or hiking. I know a lot of people that enjoy hiking. If hiking is how you like to connect to nature, do that. There's so many other ways we can connect with nature. Some of us may be in colder areas of the country or the world. If you can, find a frozen lake that's safe to skate on or safe to do ice fishing. Again, there's so many different ways, but you must find a way to connect with nature. So I'm going to stop right there. But again, I really believe that it's so important for us to connect with nature. So I'm going to stop right there, but I want to thank you all for watching this video. For all the social workers out there, thank you for the work that you do every day, for your clients, for your agency, and for the profession. Please continue to support each other and yourselves. Bye for now.